I sure hope not. I hope those days are behind us. Uh, we have we have some tough work to do ahead. A lot of tough work to do. The most important variable out there right now is how quickly our economy comes back in Maryland, how quickly our national economy comes back. I mean, I think we can be a leader in that, but we are not an island. So that's the biggest variable in terms of the balance between the operations and the mission of this government and our ability to support it. We could be facing a couple more years of even more severe cuts. If we have to make those tough decisions, I think we've proven ourselves capable of making those decisions, and we'll do so as best we can while protecting the priorities of our people. One of the things that we still have to wrestle with once we get back to whatever the new normal is the pension liabilities. Kind of hard to assess that properly when the stock market has gone on this sort of roller coaster that it has over the last year, because pension funds are so tied up in many cases in the market and reflect that, and hard to fix that when you have an economy that's still on a downward glide rather than an upward glide. But once we stabilize, I think that will be something, some work that still remains to be done. No, I don't think I can. I didn't do that before. Our country's at war, and I'm not going to do that now. I can tell you it's my intent not to. It's my great hope not to. The one pledge that all of us should make is that we'll do everything in our power to protect public safety. Beyond that, I'm not sure that there's any person who's run for office that has made that pledge and kept it. And I think it's probably irresponsible, especially in a time of war, to make that pledge. But I can tell you that I certainly hope never to have to do that again, and the remaining time I have to serve the people. We looked in the special session at a number of different things, and two for which there was absolutely no support. One was, at the time, one was gas tax, and one was the alcohol tax. The alcohol partly because I think the yield of that was relatively small compared to the effort required to get it passed. There was an interesting proposal this year to tie it to support for Marylanders with developmental disabilities, and I think that gave it some more momentum and some more legs. I think we have to see what the federal government does. I mean, we're not going to let the bridges in our state fall down, but we have moved right now to a fix it first policy with regard to all of our capital investments in transportation, and because of the recession, the reduced travel, and everything else, we have less dollars in that transportation trust fund. Well, I've heard that, and at the same time, they had the budget, and both the House and the Senate had the budget. They had the opportunity to do more cuts if they found cuts that we could have made, that we should have made, that we did not make. And I think the reason there were not deeper cuts is because of the respect, notwithstanding the anxieties about the future. I think the respect for the management of this operation through these tough times.